Okay, my name is Carl. I'm the president of Buffalo Powder Systems in Buffalo. I welcome you to this video. I'm making it on my cell phone, so if the phone rings, I'm going to get shut off. Hopefully nobody calls, because it's Saturday around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere around there, 2:30. And we're powder coating these black parts. We started a little while ago because if you look way up in the back up in there, those are parts that have already been powder coated and they're cooling. And Paul, if you can see him in between those parts right there, he's blowing some of the last of the moisture off because they've come out of our 5-stage washer, which is that big gray thing way in the back behind there, which you'll see a closer up look in a few minutes. First thing I'm going to do, now this big yellow thing you're looking at is not in use right now. It's a spray booth, but it's for specific types of parts, and these particular parts we're not using it for. So I'm walking over here to the other booth where you can see Tom applying the powder. Goes 2 times up one side and then 1 time up and down the other side, because it wraps so well that you powder coat the one side perfectly and the other side is practically done also. I'll walk around them over here. This thing right here is a cyclone that recycles the powder. It sucks it up. You can see that pipe right there. Excuse the filth on my hands. I've been powder coating too. And it comes down and it comes into this thing right down here, and it inside there. And it basically just sucks the powder when it's in the air. Now, here's the freshly powder coated parts, but they have not been baked yet. So, we're going into an oven right now. You can see those electrical coils are super hot, and the light at the other end is where they come out. Now I'll walk around here. The temperature inside the oven is 441 degrees. Now, that's pretty much in the middle of the oven, and it gets a little cooler as it goes towards the inlet and the outlet. But the length of time that these parts have been in the oven, we have determined, we've created the rate of speed based on the thickness in order to get the parts out of the oven so that they're fully cured. Now these are fully cured and pretty hot, and they've got a beautiful texture on them. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get some light over here. It's a real pretty. Now, you know, it's just a piece of steel. To the average person, it's just a piece of steel. But to us, every time we do a big order like this, these pieces are like a piece of art. And they have to be perfect. Now they're going to go up here to cool. That way we don't have to go crazy trying to wrap them when they're too warm and then they get damaged. And they'll go around and around and around and around up here. Now these are all completed. And now these right up here are bare metal still. These have to be powder coated. They're coming down right here. Now in a few minutes, the fully powder coated pieces are going to come down here. And then we'll start taking them off. See? Now, I don't know if you can see that, but that's a bare metal piece. Now, it's going into a 5-stage washer. That washer right there. I don't know if you can see the steam, but there's a tremendous amount of steam right there. Now this pump right here is pumping water. That's a tank, a water tank, and it's filled with a heavy soapy solution, and it will wash the parts initially. Then this is a rinse right here, and then this is an iron phosphate bath that will spray on inside here as the part's going through. And then over here you have another rinse, a fresh hot water rinse. And then over here you have I don't know what the actual chemical is, but it is an enhancer for evaporation. And the parts come over here, and they come out, and they're kind of dripping wet, but they're evaporating pretty fast. And as they evaporate, they'll come down there. Paul will give it a gentle blow job, as you might call it, and it will. Then they'll be perfectly clean. They'll come around to over there and go around. I'm going to walk in between these and start the process all over again. So, you've now seen some application of powder on a very, very large, very high volume, tremendously productive powder coating line. I hope you enjoyed it. You just wasted 7 minutes and 20, 21, 22 seconds. I apologize if you were bored to death. I tried to, and anybody that knows me knows that I can talk for 10 minutes without stopping anyway, so I've still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. But I hope you enjoyed it. And you can always call us at 838-0484, and we will always be happy to talk to you, obviously, as I was just now, and educate you and help you in any way, shape, or form when you have any high volume or even one-piece production powder coating jobs. You have a great day, and from all of us at Buffalo Powder Systems, Godspeed.